Hi guys, my name is Lela Sophia. I am an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, and I have some fun videos for you. I have a fun game for us today. This is going to be my version of a this or that. These are bag styles that I have been kind of compiling a list of that I think are either similar in appearance or in function. Some of them are very, very similar and some of them are kind of similar vibes. And so this will be extremely helpful if you're thinking of one, something is a little off on it and you haven't wanted to go for it yet. There might be another option for you to consider, or if you are truly considering the two, then I will try to give you some tips and tricks or my personal opinion on which one I love. If you guys are new here, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Lela Sophia Jewelry. I can't wait to see you in all of my future videos. And let's get into my first this or that. I put this one first because I am personally debating. These are two bags that don't exactly look totally alike, but they have very similar kind of functions in a capsule collection. This is the Sophia bag. Yes, I have already talked about it so much. It is up there, possibly number one on my personal wish list. And that is the Celine 16 bag. The two of these bags, first of all, just hands down are so gorgeous. They are truly the meeting place of functional and beautiful. They're timeless styles. They're obviously very vintage inspired styles. I love that the Celine 16 is Hedi Slimane's first bag for Celine. That is meaningful. And the Sophia bag by the I said this in a previous video, but I truly believe that the Sophia bag is kind of the Rose Kelly, whereas the Margot might be the Rose Birkin. It's so beautiful. Both bags in person are just beyond. Here are some pros and cons to each. So the comes in a couple different sizes, as does the Celine. So sizing options, we got you covered. The Celine 16 will give you actually larger options. Depending on what fits are probably very comparable. The Celine 16 might give you a little bit more. The biggest difference currently, I have some updates, but the biggest difference right now is that the Celine 16 are all two ways, I believe. And so they come with a shoulder and or crossbody strap. That could be a game changer for someone like me. I really, really always want the option of at least having a strap, whether I use it all the time or not. It's a huge upgrade. The Sophia bag does not have a strap yet. I've heard rumblings, I cannot confirm nor deny, but I think that the Sophia bag will be coming in a kind of two-way version, possibly soon. So that's a game changer. Then you're really going based off of aesthetics. I think both bags are so gorgeous. To be really honest with you, the Celine 16 bag, if I could find that pre-loved for a reasonable price in Lizard, that might be kind of undeniably an amazing choice. Otherwise, I personally might go for the Rose Sophia because it is so beautiful. It seems to be kind of on the come up, and yet not a lot of people will have it. For two bags that are just like dominating, they're so incredible. This is the Celine Triomphe bag, and that is the Hermes Constance bag. Classics in their own right. These are both vintage styles. One has been reissued. Oh my gosh. First of all, gorgeous, gorgeous, incredible. Everyday crossbody shoulder bags. These are pure functionality at their finest. I love both. I honestly love the vintage Celine Triumph or horse carriage bag styles that Hedi Slimane clearly took so much amazing reference from and kind of upgraded the bag. They both will fit so much. They both have different size options. I don't know, something to me, I happen to maybe love the Triumph logo a tiny bit more. I love the Hermes Constance. Personally, for me, we all know me. If you've seen my videos, you know what I'm about to say. But the Hermes Constance, I would prefer any vintage style and perhaps a vintage lizard or ostrich. Those are gorgeous. Otherwise, the Celine Triumph is just like such an incredible option. I've been talking about it a lot because it's gonna have a huge year this year. Okay, and this is more of a comparison between brands. First, we have Cult Gaia, and then next we have Brandon Blackwood. Specifically talking about their kind of lucite looking evening bags. They both have amazing options and both have just been having like such incredible moments. I love the Cult Gaia kind of evening clutch with like different shaped spheres on it. But I also got a chance to see the Brandon Blackwood evening bags, and those are gorgeous. There's some really, really cool shapes and styles. Both houses will give you some kind of innovative, more unique styles. But if you're comparing, let's say you love the Cult Gaia evening bag, but something on it you don't wanna 100% go for, check out Brandon Blackwood. Two more bags that are just dominating. One has been dominating for years. This is the Prada re-edition, and that is the Miu Miu Wander bag. Need I say more? I put these two together. I kind of actually had a few options with each of them, but these two seem like they do very similar things. They will have very similar purposes in your wardrobe. The look is not exactly the same, but it's kind of that just top handle and or kind of crook of your arm if you're really small shoulder bag option in your closet. I was not a fan of the Miu Miu Wander bag for like a long time, and then I saw it in person and I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Also, just obviously the leather details are really, really beautiful and unique. The Prada re-edition, also same. Neither of these are exactly my style, but I know that they are like totally people's absolute favorite bags in their collections. The Prada re-edition with the kind of rhinestones are beautiful, I have to say. Seeing them in person does make a difference. And so both of these bags, I'm sure, are just like amazing kind of staple pieces in your wardrobe. However, I don't think you would need both. And so if you are debating, maybe you want to go for some more leather details, or maybe you want to have the option of doing rhinestones or having just like a completely universal bag that Prada would offer. Okay, this is a cool this or that. This is the Hermes Bolide bag, and that is the LV Alma. This is a big one because I understand, I totally understand that people like have very strong opinions on both of these bags, whether it be amazing or not. And some people, this is like the staple in your collection. I put these two because quite frankly, there are other brands that have very similar styles to the Hermes Bolide, but I wanted to make it a little controversial. The LV Alma is everywhere, right? This has been decades long of a kind of it bag and so many different styles, whatnot, and it does very similar things to the Hermes Bolide bag. Now, for my personal thoughts, since you're here watching my video, I love the Hermes Bolide bag. The LV Alma is amazing. Of course, like if we're throwing it back, I love the metal kind of looking versions. Those are incredible. However, it can get a little bit overdone. If you're looking for something that is just like pure amazing functionality with obviously a vintage inspired look, I would search for an Hermes Bolide bag on the vintage market. I have found some for like incredible prices. Yes, they are beaten up, but these are bags that have been around for a while, to put it nicely, and just like hold up so well. Again, if you're looking for like a staple, amazing, people are gonna be like, oh, I love your Alma, go LV. But if you're looking for something that people are like, wait, what is this? Who made this? Oh, it's just my vintage Hermes Bolide bag. It's the quiet, luxury, cool, kind of understated, minimal, but very elevated version. You guys let me know. And I guess I'm causing controversy today in my video. Before a controversial one, I put these two together and I know that it's gonna cause a conversation, so let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Gucci Jackie YSL 5 cassette bag. There you go. The Gucci Jackie. Let's go through some kind of differences between the two, right? They have different shapes, however, let's admit it, the bags are very similar. They have a very similar top handle. Actually, the legitimate vintage reference, I would say, for both bags are the Hermes trim bag. That might be the OG. The Gucci Jackie then came out, and that was just such a beautiful bag. Obviously, Jackie Kennedy's kind of staple. I have a vintage one myself. I love it. My brother's girlfriend just got the newest small size, and I was like, okay, this bag is gorgeous, beyond gorgeous. On the other side, I have seen a lot of people go for the YSL Hobo, and I can see why. It's really cool. My question to you, both are trending. Both are in that kind of like, okay, they're coming up. They're having major moments now. I'm not sure. I probably would lean Gucci Jackie. I think that there's something about it that is just so well made. It's really cool to have an Alessandro reimagined style in your collection. The YSL bag, something about the shape throws me off maybe, just the fact that it's like a little bit longer and more kind of blunt. However, I think that it seems like an incredibly functional bag, and the reviews that I've seen on it, people are just loving them. So this is going to be a very dividing one. Again, very similar, even mechanisms, very similar ways of carrying them. You're gonna get more, I believe. I think you're gonna get more size options with the Gucci Jackie, and the YSL, you might get more material or color options. So let me know which one you think. Okay, this is for my heritage house people. Quiet luxury, old money, Valextra versus Launer. Launer, I have not talked about. I was saving them for this particular video. This is the bag brand that was kind of the royal family option. The queen apparently had an insanely large collection. She had custom ones. It's kind of really cool because that might not interest a lot of people, but when I looked further into them, essentially it is just like this epic powerhouse heritage brand, and you can just customize so many elements to this bag. I like that. I think it's pretty cool. I've seen some really beautiful versions of this. Sophie Sohet has one, and when I saw it, I was like, okay, this is really pretty. The fact that you can kind of just like, you don't have to play an Hermes game, you don't have to go vintage. You can get a new bag on the spot, order it, and customize your color options right then and there. This is a really beautiful option. However, if you are considering, and maybe you don't like the clasp, maybe you don't like the logo, maybe there's something about it that you're not as sure on, Valextra will have some incredible options, very kind of in similar veins as well. I love them both. Valextra seems like one of those completely underrated brands. I talked about them before, and I love them. The clasp, when I've watched reviews, the clasp looks like so satisfying. It's a magnet. It just seems easy and user-friendly. Two powerhouse heritage brands. Do you need both in your collection? Amazing, sure. If you have an incredible collection and you're willing to kind of invest in both, go for it. But if you're really like me and trying to be as edited and as clean as possible, one or the other would do. And for my last this or that, truly, I love both of these, so I might just need your help. This is going to be the Fendi First bag, and that is going to be the Bulgari Serpenti Clutch pouch bag. Both are gorgeous. Let's just go ahead and say it. Both are gorgeous. Romine and Rosemary, I've said it before, you've turned me on. I think you've turned on so many people to Bulgari bags in particular. I just saw your unboxing of the clutch and oh my gosh, I love this one. Both functionalities seem incredible. Both come in, well, okay, so the Fendi First has now, recently, 3 different sizes. The Bulgari has 2. Both do come with strap options that are completely removable. The clasp mechanism are a little bit different, but they essentially both fold in so that you don't see them and then come right back out so that you can add a clasp. I love them both. Like, what do we do? They're both obviously very different aesthetically, but truly when we're talking functionality, they're very similar. They're kind of that bottom out pouch look, but with a more structured top to the Bottega pouch bag. I would find this really useful because my Bottega pouch, the regular one, is my least used bag, yet I love the look of it. And so if I did have a little bit more of a structured top and the option of a handle, like either of these seem like perfect options. The snake detail, I have a thing for snakes. And so if you don't, this is an easy choice, go Fendi. But I love the Bulgari so much, but I also do think the Fendi First is just, it's such a cool thing that it's now like a new staple bag in Fendi's lineup. This is a tough one. Again, a little bit different looking, but when we're talking functionality, these do very similar things. And that has been today's rendition of This or That. This is my total like made up version to my knowledge. I think that these bags on this list are just like so beyond incredible, and so I am dying to hear what you guys think. Make sure that you comment down below which one is your favorite, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Lela Sophia Jewelry, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.